Welcome back, lords and ladies, to another Swissmod Hotseat as the Lionhearts. Now we have a peace offering from Peace and Love, so very fittingly, it's surprising that we've only been at war for 4 turns, and we're pretty much in a great position to accept this. I mean, I could just attack them again and they vice versa them doing so, but at this point I don't think they can afford to take any more blows from Russia. I think they're getting hit pretty hard because they're nowhere on the balance of power ratings, so I'm thinking they're getting kicked in the arse. Now, as it is, I'm going to do a few things quickly. Just gonna do some captain moving, just for my own shits and giggles. Just because I can. You know, it really doesn't matter, right? Right, it never matters. Of course it doesn't matter, because why would I do it if I didn't get a frickin' 4-star general? Now that I have a 4-star general, because I only have 2 other generals who had 4 stars or higher. That's the king and the prince. So I'm willing to make an exception for this guy to be a direct adoptee of the prince because he's got 4 stars. And because I want a general on these 3 settlements right here, possibly these 4, because I don't know what Swissman is planning, but he's got 2 forts down here, which I can assume, okay, that's kind of defensive, but, you know, 1 would be good enough for the crossing there, and I don't mean to go anywhere near him. But seeing as that these 2 forts, or at least the generals or the cav or whatever, and he's mostly a cav faction, are in range of Sandlion, I'm a little bit skeptical. So, pardon me if I'm a bit skeptical. But we do need to take Chavez this turn, so let's do so. Now, before the Turks left, I forgot that, or I didn't realize that they didn't, you know, they leveled the town besides the roads and the walls, which was very smart on their part. Good job to you. I will need to get some town militia moving, though. And as for my other men, we could probably just retrain them here. Ah, alright, not all the way. But we could retrain that unit, and let's get these guys. Alright, these 3 units, if I could get them to Del Tora. Well, they don't even have a town watch. Be 3 turns here, so it'd be 4 turns there to get the nearest spear militia. It'd be 5 turns over here, so it'd be better just to leave them over at Ringo. So I will do so, along with all the archers, just so you guys can retrain. And then I will leave a unit of Hoblars over here, so I can get the mailed knights into Sandlion. Retrain those. The next thing I want to do, I don't have any grudges, I just want to kill this guy so I get another increase in my skill. Because this turn, couldn't kill the Turkish diplomat, but I do plan on doing so eventually. Now, as he heads down this way, I'm gonna kill him. I'm just gonna have my assassin thread a knife at his face. And yeah, I think they're still trying to make like peace or something, or Swiss was still trying to run after the diplomat, and I think it's just hilarious. It's like, what? Peace? No peace. Only death for you, good sir. Alright, so I do want to bring some of my men back down. I do want to bring my spies back down as well. I think we'll just be okay with one new spy up here. Well, that got me nothing. We'll leave that spy there, and then we'll take a spy, probably put him here with the assassin. I mean, they're both pretty good. Let's just put that one in that fort. And Anthony West, my favorite spy in the world. Put you over there. And we have one spy on a well, so that's good. I think we should be okay. I'd like Godwin Went to actually move to this fort since it's a little safer. You know, since there's a spy in it. And we'll get these guys to merge. Now we have a full unit there. We can just retrain. You know what? We don't even want to retrain that unit. We just want to... Yeah. We'll just do that. Now, the quickest way back to Sandy Lion, I think would be best, well, I think this way. No? Probably be best to join up with them eventually.
Marching, sir. We'll stop here. Yes.
Alright, so this way, they can't really fort around us. I can still join up with them. In case Sandline is either besieged or taken, I have a great chance of getting back in with Anthony West. And I doubt that the Swissmanians will attack us this early on. I really hope not, but when there's a force over here that's at least 5 or 6 strong, it's like 2 general and another, like, what? Why would you guys do this? Because. But I do need to take the risk of taking my men out of Woolman Keep, sending them over here, and I will take, however, some more men from Bridgehaven. I'll get another spy here just in case. I have to take the bullet here for the unhappiness and unrest. Take another 2 militia here though. Alright, so now that we got that, we can finally get a ballista. Not going to be a lot of money left to go around for everybody, sadly but truly. Yeah, I like how these guys get free upkeep. It's like, what? They can't even be trained here, but it's just a nice little perk. Or can they? No. Stonewalls don't do that. Alright, so Prince, you need to come over here. Huh, wow. One false move and just to check his upkeep. Alrighty. Well, that's the price we must pay. He's got a pretty good amount of chivalry, so I might leave him in Chavez just for the extra upkeep. And we can boost the taxes. I'm gonna jack the taxes a little bit in Ringo as well. Yeah, we're not getting to 12,000, so let's just not even worry about that. As it is, George Middlemore cannot take this turn, and by doing it with siege equipment, it's not going to work. So if I don't get attacked next turn by the Swissmanians and they back off, as it were, then I will totally just, you know, take my spies and try and get in there just like Chavez. It was easier because of Chavez's my spies infiltrating already. In reality, I should have just sent this guy down here and just had all the forts under my control. I could still do it, but I just don't like that there's another fort here. I just don't like having so many friends hanging around. Well, now I don't have the option any longer.
My king, an order. Orders, my lord. My lord.
Well, I think that's pretty much good over there. Now, on to the defensive fortifications of the main land. Now, as it is, I think it might be in our best interests to have Deltora as our capital, seeing as we get a bit more money. Lionheart will still be the capital in my heart and my mind, but I do need Deltora to be the capital for now. Just because of the slight boost, maybe 100 coins it gives. Now, I'm not going to lower my taxes in Bridgehaven just because I'm such a son of a bitch tyrant that I can't do it. I just won't. However, I do need to probably put these guys over here, maybe? Eh.
Yes.
Alright, so we're recruiting there. We're recruiting as much as we can here. I do want to start on a town watch, and that's pretty much all the men and manpower and everything I can afford. Now, I do want to move this spy up this way, just in case shit goes down over here. I know they have a brothel, so they could have made spies and sent them in already. Never know. But on the off chance that they, you know, don't, or they just besiege it just because, you know, I got some forces to repel them, just in case. And if it's not enough, I can just send my men after them. I'd prefer not to. I'd prefer just to consolidate my own territory for the time being, just kind of lick my wounds after the current war has already come to a close. I'd like to just retrain that actually, because if you think about it, I have plenty of cavalry coming down to get retrained. So I don't need more upkeep, to be honest. Okay, so we're building one there. Almost done with that ship, right?
Ships ready.
Speaking of ships,
Aye, sire.
where is that?
Ships ready. Fleet ready, sire. Aye, sire. Yes, sir.
Moving my fleet up just slightly. That way I can get into the docks, and then I can look around on Genghis and all that good stuff.
My lord.
God, look at my force, it's so puny. Alright, I think we're good when it comes to everything. I just want to make sure I've moved all my agents.
Who do you want, sire? Where to, sire? Where to, sire? Sire. Where to, sire?
I suppose I could have moved this guy somewhere. Well, it's interesting. We'll just leave it. Leave it as it is.
An order. Hail my king, sire.
You know, once we take Mandela, I do want to make some roads. This would be so much easier to just make this entire place just connected via roads. Just connected. Speaking of roads, Ringo, hop on it. Actually, Ringo might be best without roads for now. At least until I'm able to just... I wanted to make 2 forts here and here just to block off the mountain passes. But it's just not gonna happen. Not now, not with the small amount of money I have, to be honest. Let's see, is there anything else I can do that I want to do?
Sire.
I would have sent this entire force back because I really can't afford to take Saladin as it is.
Command, my liege.
I could do that. Finally get some siege equipment, because I don't have any siege equipment to assault this and try it. And anyways, we would have gotten torn apart by the archers, which would have sucked anyways. And next turn, if I still can't take it, I can always just
My lord.
have these men join up with them. If they
Hail
sally
my
out,
king.
we'll probably beat them because we have more cav. Their general is a feudal knight, but they have archers and 2 spear militia. They're rebels, so they'll fall apart pretty easily. Don't see any morale boosters. Well, Brave's a morale booster, so 1 authority for being easily riled. Nice. So he's got a decent authority if he were to be king. But if Prince Paul becomes king, I've just figured it out. He'll have 6. Oh wait, what? What? 2,500 florins. Damn, I need that. I need that money. I might have to yeah, reconsolidate on Mandela next turn. We'll see. Anyways, let's check some other stuff out. Actually, no, not that. Wrong tab. So everybody seems to still be in the current wars as they are in, except for myself and Peace and Love. And as it comes to rankings, overall we're number 1 again, I guess. Still, I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been like a whole week or so since the last turn. Militarily, we are just above Swissmanians because we'll probably be below them next turn because I just wasting my armies up in the north. Still, it's so bad. We're being slaughtered by rebels, lots of rebels. But look at the Peace and Love downfall right here. We just annihilated their armies. Everything's gone. They've fallen below the Northmen. So the power play they made to take out the Northmen gave Russia and I enough time to take them on and just annihilate them, really. Ugh. It's hard to say what Russia will do right now, because if they can kill Peace and Love, will they finish off the Northmen? Please leave my coast alone. I don't have enough ships up in the north yet. And I don't have enough money to want to make more ships on my northern dock. So maybe I should have just waited for that dock and just made a ship. Patience is not a virtue, I must admit. Production-wise, nobody really gives a crap, but flat line. There you go. Territorially. Wow, they're up to 12, or is that 13? Maybe? No, 12. Probably 12. Alright, so they went up to 9. I'm up to 10. Diplomacy-wise, blah, whatever. 10. They're down to 4 regions. So they must have a few regions over here. Because they've got Genghis, they've got the region over there, region over here. Maybe did they retake Constantine, maybe? I don't know, that's hard to say. It's hard to say. Financially, the Northmen have saved up a lot of money. They're probably spending it on better buildings, probably bettering their army at this point. Because if they use their army wisely, they can come back from what they've lost. Because as players, we can't afford to, leave a lot of garrisons in our cities like the rebels have to. So if he's smart with his army, he could probably take a lot of territory. That's only if you're smart with it. If you put it on a boat, for instance, like say, I hope he doesn't do this, but if you ever put it on a boat, you run out of movement points and there's no land around and somebody's got ships around, you're fucked. So don't do that. It's a bad move. Otherwise, I'm second financially, and the Turks are coming up on us. The Peace and Love friends. Population-wise, of course, that's natural. Interesting. I want to go back to militarily. So it seems like the Moors are coming up on them, or the Desert Hobos. The Dutch Empire is seemingly recovering from its losses there. But if we look at territorially, yeah, it seems like they've just kept what they have so far. Maybe they've kind of gone on a neutral pact at this point. Not game-wise, but possibly just a silent agreement between the two. But yeah, as it is, I hope everybody does well in this hot seat. It's so much fun. I can't wait to play the next turn. I love playing them as soon as I get them, but alas, it doesn't go that quickly. Sometimes. Other times, it does. It does sometimes. But thank you everybody for watching. I'm passing my turn on to the Northmen. Good luck to Captain Invisible and everyone else. See you next time. Berry Night out.